A verdict today in the trial of a man accused of involuntary manslaughter.
Jurors found Scott Fisher guilty today in the death of 16-year-old Michael Rogers. News 13's Cheryl Barber joins us live at the Henderson County Courthouse.
And Cheryl, both the mother of the victim and Scott Fisher had something to say to each other.
Michael Rogers' mother forgave Scott Fisher, and then Fisher turned to the Rogers family and apologized to them.
Guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
Scott Fisher reacts to the guilty verdict as his attorney attempts to console him. Jurors began deliberations Thursday. Testimony showed Fisher had thrown a party last year, a party 16-year-old Michael Rogers attended. Both had been drinking heavily when a fight broke out between them. Fisher and his friends offered to take the teen to his home in Rosman, but Rogers wanted out of the car. Deputies later found Rogers' body at a hog farm nearby. The jury found Fisher guilty of involuntary manslaughter, and Michael Rogers' mother, Barbara Leonard, was allowed to speak.
And I think that what he did was wrong. I forgive him. God commands me to forgive him.
Overcome by emotion, she was seated, and the judge gave Scott Fisher his turn to reply.
I would just like to apologize for everything that happened that night. I want to apologize to the family.
I was looking down. I didn't see him, but I didn't feel that he was remorseful at all for what happened.
Barbara Leonard says it's hard to accept Fisher's apology, but she says she was relieved to see justice done.
But I do forgive Scott Fisher. What he did, he shouldn't have done. It was wrong, and he needs to stand up for the consequences for what he did. Right's right and wrong is wrong.
I believe that he sincerely meant when he said he was sorry.
Scott Fisher's family members asked his attorney, Mac McKellar, to speak for them. He says Fisher has changed for the better in the 2 years since Rogers' death.
That he did not intend for anything to happen to Michael. He made some really bad decisions, some really bad mistakes, and because of that, he understands he has to pay consequences.
And those consequences are a maximum sentence of nearly 2 years for Scott Fisher in prison. The judge also ordered him to take a substance abuse treatment program as part of that sentence. Reporting live in Hendersonville, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.